niggas thinking on the spot about them being a gangster and you thinking they not.
That's why I hustle. Yeah, I got to hustle.
What's up, y'all? It's KT, motherfucking Las Vegas Shark, aka T Gangster. Without further ado, let's get this bitch bustin'. Now, tonight's segment, we gonna be covering that motherfucking duel lifestyle. Now, y'all probably wondering, what the fuck does this nigga mean, the duo lifestyle? Well, I'm talking about, for y'all that know, the niggas that have to get it how they get it during the daytime, and the niggas that have to get it how they get it during the nighttime. So it's pretty much self-explanatory from there. So if you don't understand from there, this probably ain't the show you want to watch tonight. But I said I was going to give y'all a motherfucking video tonight, and I was going to make this shit live. Now, for all y'all living that duo lifestyle, remember something. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. I know sometimes it may seem like it ain't. And I know by a lot of the shit that we have to face and we have to suffer. And it's like, when you live the lifestyle that I'm talking about, you don't got time for nothing. And it's stressful as fuck. So, without further ado, we're going to get into that shit. Y'all always remember, if you live in that type of lifestyle, you your only motherfucking friend, first off. Stop adopting motherfuckers as your friends. Even if you gotta stay solo, that's the best way to be these days. Because you know what you'll do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of motherfuckers that I used to associate with. And I mean, don't get it fucked up by a long shot. They call me, they need me, they know I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I stay by myself. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm going to bust my motherfucking gun. In any situation. It's a lot of shit. And I know it may sound fucked up, but it's a lot of situations where shit, I trust my kid over a lot of these niggas that's claiming to be your homeboys and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if I'm shot and I drop my gun, my motherfucking son is well equipped to be able to nail your bitch ass. A lot of y'all may not agree with what I just said, but when it comes down to it, I'm raising soldiers. They will know how to defend themselves in any situation. And that's just how it fucking go. Because this world ain't gonna give them a motherfucking thing, and it ain't gonna show them nothing. It's my job to guide them. And trust me, I do that. I have motivational speeches on a nightly with my young men to let them know that shit that they may have seen me do when they was younger, you know what I'm saying? Part of it is why I'm in the predicament that I'm in right now. So, for all y'all that's living that duo lifestyle, you gotta remember when it comes down to your kids and shit like that, first of all, you gotta train them. But it's a flip side to that shit. Raise them into the productive adults that you want them to be in life. Part of being a parent is you can't be here 1 minute and then gone tomorrow. That ain't how this shit work. It's a lot of times where I be wanting to get out and get in traffic and get out $1. And I can't even fucking move because here it is. I'm faced with the fact that I gotta be a dad first. A father. And it's a difference between being a daddy and being a father. We're not gonna get into that portion of it, but I mean, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. These are things that people that live my lifestyle struggle with. And at times it just seems like it ain't no motherfucking hope. But I'm here to let y'all niggas know tonight, it's hope. I know you get tired. I get tired. Shit. But it's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's shit that regular people was meant to have that we wasn't meant to have. And you gotta know that shit going in. You gotta know not to expect shit from nobody. You gotta know at the end of the day, you gotta love yourself. These are cold things that you have to evaluate so that you can have a clear head. Whether you be in the workforce at the moment, or whether it's nighttime and it's time to put on that other gear and live that life. I'm at a motherfucking struggle. Here it is. I got school tomorrow. I didn't even pick up my motherfucking t-shirt to get in the door to go to school. I don't even know whether I should show tomorrow. And here it is. I'm faced with the fact that I'm in a situation where I got money sitting and can't even get out to go make a fucking move. Because I got consequences to think about. And a lot of us forget that it's consequences to the shit that we do. Whether you a thug motherfucker and you gotta live that lifestyle, or whether you book smart and you living it that way. Hey, I ain't here to judge you. But I'm just giving y'all some shit to think about, you know what I'm saying? Because often we feel alone, we feel forgotten about. Sometimes the shit that we do, we feel like it ain't even no motherfucking purpose for it, because at the end of the day, shit ain't easy for us. But one thing we got to put back in the perspective is not everything that we want is going to be easy to get, especially if it's worth having. Some shit you got to wait on, and no matter how much you thought you had it in the beginning, shit, y'all already know what time it is with me, but I do believe that there is a God, you know what I'm saying? And that man upstairs, he see. Whether you doing right or whether you doing wrong, he see. And a lot of times we get it fucked up thinking, okay, thug motherfuckers like us, we do what we do. But God was the creator of everything. He knew what you was going to do and what you was going to be before you even knew. So this is shit that we got to think of. It's to the point to where I be scared, because the school thing, I ain't did that shit since high school. And even my last year of high school, I barely went. I had the credits I needed to have to go, you know what I'm saying, and go ahead and graduate. So my senior year, shit, was a breeze. I went to school for half the day, went to work the other half of the day. May stop in the arm to see the homeboys, see how everybody doing. Them was the good old days, man. And I know a lot of y'all remember when y'all was kids, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had shit to worry about. We ain't had to worry about paying no rent and coming up with no rent money. We didn't have to worry about our kids coming to us with the latest fashion and trying to keep up with the latest shoe or name brand. We didn't have them problems. But we ain't fucking kids no more. So for all y'all that live that dual lifestyle, I tip my hats to you. Because not everybody can do that shit. Not everybody can put on that work uniform daytime and then go hit the streets at night. Smoke some of this dope with y'all. Pot, as my grandma would call it. Fuck that. If you live that duo lifestyle, the one where you can't trust shit, you can't love shit properly, I love you. If ain't nobody else told you they love you today, KT love you. For real, for real. Keep doing what the fuck you got to. Don't let no haters, don't let no bitches knock you off your track. If you a thug motherfucker, and that's how you gotta get it that way. Be smart about the decisions that you make. Be careful the motherfuckers that you involve yourself with, because at the end of the day, that's the type of shit right there that make this shit critical in the streets. Most of the time, when you doing shit on your own, and you sitting back and you getting what's yours, you ain't got to worry about shit. You ain't got to worry about a sucker ass nigga hating on you, or a bitch having kind words to say about you. Around here, we stack. Don't never let a motherfucker, especially your homeboys, knock you off track. If you trying to do school, do your school. It ain't nothing wrong with getting out the environment and getting a fresh breath and a fresh taste of something else. But as I was saying, before my video got interrupted, my bad, we probably gonna have to chop this motherfucker up. Go back to the drawing board, but like I said, I need y'all to stack y'all motherfucking money. So at the end of the day, when it's said and done, you can look in that shoebox or however you hold your fucking money, and you can know what the purpose of all of that shit was for. You gotta understand that sometimes when you got a good thing going, you can't pull everybody into that shit. You can't allow motherfuckers to be a part of it. Because at the end of the day, people fuck you. And I know all y'all thug niggas out there, y'all know when it come down to a nigga fucking you about some money, shit could get ugly real quick. Y'all know how this shit go. So, remember to keep your ideas to yourself. But during that daytime, work that job. Even if you hate that motherfucker. Because at the end of the day, if you got kids, you got any type of responsibility, you know that that check money is guaranteed. If a motherfucker hits you and it's a fade, it's a 50% gamble. Because motherfuckers pull out every day. Motherfuckers shop with different motherfuckers every day. So, you can't think just by hustling and doing whatever it is you do that shit gonna last forever. So if you don't want your heart broke, keep motherfuckers from around you while you doing you. And don't let no nigga know, no bitch know how you do you. Even if you got to move around. Because these bitches is the number ones that'll set you up and lead you to your death. They always come the baddest. They always come the prettiest. But out here is gritty. And I know all y'all niggas, y'all looking every day. Y'all can see that shit. If you getting money, stop letting motherfuckers know that you getting it. Because the ones that need to know, they're going to automatically know you got it. But motherfuckers knowing that you got it, that's the key to getting that shit took. Because you out here where niggas is playing for keeps. So, y'all have to understand that shit too. Whatever you do, one thing that I need to clear up is gang banging ain't hustling. Let's get that shit clear. Gang banging is not hustling. You don't got to be a gang banger or associate yourself with a hood to get money. I know plenty of niggas that never chose the gang life. They stayed far away from that shit because they seen that was going to throw a wedge in them making a fucking dollar. And everybody know, all of the gangsters know, money don't know no color. What the fuck? A fade pull up, you gonna tell him you ain't gonna serve him because he from the other side? Or is you gonna make that motherfucking money? So, a lot of y'all do y'all, but don't involve this shit. Let this shit be for the niggas that do it. For the niggas that's willing to sit down and go do time to do it. It ain't nothing to be proud of. Because eventually, if you don't get that death sentence or the long time suffering, no, that's what you get from this shit ultimately. If you don't die, go to jail, it's the long time suffering that you suffered. And I'm trying to break the motherfucking cycle, because here it is. I escaped death. I escaped prison. But the long time suffering, that's what I was cursed with because of the lifestyle that I chose. So you gotta remember, the type of motherfucker you are is the type of motherfucker you're gonna be remembered as when you leave this motherfucking earth. I know I'm a rare breed. Ain't no more after me. I do the same shit y'all do, but I move different. Because I done seen it with my own too. Some of my closest peers that I wish was still here. Seen them go through it. So I've had plenty of examples over the years to be able to tell y'all what come along with that duo lifestyle. That's why the main purpose of this video tonight was to let you know that what you're doing in the daytime, that's what you need to be focused on. Because guess what? When you doing good on them terms, in the other world, strangely, doors start to open up in ways that you would have never thought. You're going to always be able to do that if you do that. But not too many opportunities come through when it comes down to doing something. The shit that I'm trying to do is something important. That's why sometimes I may not have the time to just jump on here like I want to, because I don't know whether y'all know this, but I do this shit for not just y'all, but YouTube as well. So y'all can follow my channel, you know what I'm saying? KT the Las Vegas Shark. I love y'all. Purpose of the videos, like I said, is to give some type of positive outlook on the day-to-day struggle that motherfuckers like me and some everyday people as well may be going through. It's some of them that live duo lifestyles. They just living it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? But overall, if you can live that lifestyle, I tips my hat to you. Because that means you can survive in any situation. You ain't got to worry about nobody having to take care of you. You got yourself. And it means you got a strong mind. Because to stand on your own and be a leader of your own shit, and to stand alone and be alone, that takes a strong motherfucker at the end of the day. Especially if you can continue without letting people break your peace. That's a strong motherfucker. See, that's the claw that I come from. We don't sit up and cry about the hand that we was dealt. We play that shit into the max. I'm from the city of sin. I'm from the city of sin for real. 89106. I love y'all. I do it for y'all. I do it for everybody in Vegas though. Not just the West. Everybody. From the West Side to the East to Northtown. I love all y'all. I love my city because at the end of the day, only strong motherfuckers can continue out here. Only strong motherfuckers can stay alive. And that's the number one purpose of these videos too, is to help y'all stay alive. Stay free. Have an open mind and a clear head and be acceptable to learn something. Because that's what creates a motherfucking leader. Niggas like me was simply sent here to set forth structure. And I made peace with that may be all I'm here to do. Is set structure. Not just for my little homies, but my young men, my kings and queens, my daughters and sons. So, I love y'all. KT just had to jump on this motherfucker, give y'all a video. I'm finna go try to fix and correct what went wrong with the camera. So y'all do excuse me for that. But I love y'all. I'm signing out. West, y'all.